do you feel about sequestration?
Outside of the simple answer of it's really bad.
Actually, I'm pretty pissed off about it. I think it's pretty unfair.
I think it is silly.
It's catastrophic for the country.
When grown people who are paid to make decisions can't make a decision, it makes me worried.
Regular Americans are going to be seriously hurt if sequestration goes through.
I'm scared. It's going to not only affect people's jobs, but it's also going to affect their livelihood.
If they're not getting paid for 22 days, understand that, they're buying less food for their families. They're having to decide which bills to get paid.
People have children they need to take care of. People have mortgages they need to pay.
Will I be able to buy a new pair of shoes for my child who's going through their growth spurt?
What do you think of Congress for allowing the sequester to happen?
I think the House of Representatives needs to get their act together.
I just think that it's ridiculous and that they need to be more concerned about their constituents.
As a person who has gone to great lengths to go and buy my students food because they come to school hungry and therefore can't learn, I am very worried about the cuts to both their private lives from which they come to school and then the cuts to their educational lives.
People lose everything. This isn't a joke.
And you can't automatically say, oh, well, we're going to take care of the top 1% and not affect them. And by doing so, have this ill effect on regular folks.
It's going to really seriously affect the lives of so many government employees, military members, and veterans.
If sequester happens, the Department of Defense has already said it's going to devastate our ability to be prepared for military operations around the world.
We're harming our ability to defend our nation. About 800,000 defense civilians are going to get furloughed for about 22 days during the fiscal year.
I'm going to be asked for 20% of my pay to make up for our debts.
In terms of soldiers, they're not going to be adequately prepared. I mean, whether it's soldiers, sailors, Marines, or airmen and women, they're not going to be prepared to go to combat as well, and they're not going to be as equipped as well, and the equipment that they have isn't going to be ready as much.
I'm really hoping that they come to some type of consensus.
It is the job of leadership to put everything on the table.
I go every morning and I do my job, and I have to come up with solutions to problems when they arise.
To me, it just screams of irresponsibility.
Part of their job, actually their entire job, is coming up with solutions to problems. So right now they're pretty much not doing their job. I get fired when I don't do my job, by the way.